Hello everyone, today I'm going to be watching The Point of No Return, World of Warcraft Classic 1 to 60 by Uberdanger. This is the third part of his series, and let's see what other bosses and what other bullshit he's going to encounter as a warrior who's leveling up in World of Warcraft Classic. In the count of 3, 2, 1, go.
Last time, our hero sold a Roman axe after making him dance naked. Had a 4 a.m. twerk party in the Dead Mines dungeon.
Okay, if it's something that you can equip and it's not mythical, it's okay.
Attained 2 pieces of blue gear and got slaughtered by the Horde countless times.
Oh my god.
The adventure, I traveled to
Level
Lakeshire
30,
and
fucking
contracted
idiot.
scoliosis after drinking an indigenous brew of psychoactive
What?
alkaloids. Swakwicktus would come to find that when you're under a 10-minute scoliosis debuff, there's nothing you can do but just wait it out and let nature run its course. By the way, due to my own scoliosis, I get to make as many jokes as I want. I wish I was straight, but God made me this way. Y'all ever had so much gangster lean you'd need surgery to get rid of it? Pause for laughter. This is where you laugh. I'm trying to remember a joke someone told me about a week back, but I can't get it straight. Honestly, as a person with scoliosis, I don't think I'm that different. I'm like a normal guy, but with a twist. I then tried fishing with these 2 kids.
He keeps just going. That was really good. Fuck me.
Only to realize that the dwarven fishing pole I had was actually a gun. The downside was that Roger and Jemin would have to fish on their own.
Oh,
the silver lining was that I now had a fucking gat. After doing parkour for 15 minutes to get on top of this building, by the way, I live a very fulfilling life, I found a group to take down one bad hombre of an elite mob, Gathilzog. This was the first time I would use corpse running as a legitimate strategy. You run up to his castle and die. Then you zoom past the ridiculous number of elite mobs that occupy the castle and go straight to the throne room, where you all resurrect at the same time.
And die again.
As if I had actually paid any attention.
Fucking know it. Noobs don't understand things.
To the instructions. Now, optimally, this is where we'd all res, take out the 2 regular elite mobs, regenerate all our health, and take out...
Is that a hunter? Why don't you guys have any... Why is there 3 warriors here? But man, what the fuck is going on?
But need I remind you that WoW Classic is a fuckers game. Half our party wipes just fighting the first 2 dudes.
Oh my god.
It was whilst awaiting their return that I noticed Blizzard had changed our guild name.
That's just bullshit. Like, the guild name should have some meaning. What's the point of it if they can just, like, they should add rules beforehand and don't change the fucking name.
Anyways, we all ready up for the fight. They give me the green light to get this show on the road. I charge in, forget to pop my healing potion, and pretty much get murked immediately. Without a tank, everyone dies and half the party leaves. Luckily, it is a
without the tank and the healer,
so we quickly got replacements. Although we did have to wait for them to go through the process of corpse walking. This time,
that's it. Okay, that's maybe that's a paladin. It wasn't a hunter because I don't see any pets.
For them to go through the process of corpse walking. This time around, we hit it like it's Y2K. I fear the mobs, completely ruining the fight for everyone. I was then banished from playing the game for like 15 seconds.
Yeah.
It's a reoccurring theme in WoW to be CC'd for over 10 seconds. And in retrospect, this actually saved me from dying.
Yeah, sometimes it can be avoided. But no, some bosses are just so fucking annoying like that basically you can't play for 20 seconds.
This saved me from dying. In my opinion, Gathilzog is a bit of a boss man G when you really get down to brass tacks. Not a good day to be our mage though. I managed to loot Gathilzog's head moments before dying and say, sayonara, it's been my utmost pleasure, and I'm moving on to the next quest, losers.
Nice one. That's how it should be, holy shit. Oh my god, oh my god. I just stopped playing World of Warcraft a week ago and you want me to go back? What the fuck, man? This is addiction. This is like addiction inducing. This makes me want to go back. We need to go back. Fuck. Oh my god. I love it though. Oh my god, yeah. Funny.
And in light of recent demonetizations,
Fuck
you will not be
YouTube.
seeing any more naked gnomes on this channel. It's entirely my fault for thinking YouTube could handle such graphic content. I have come up with a new motto to show that I truly have changed. I say, Azeroth for all. So let's just all have a good friendly time here. Let's just have some fun. That's what I love about the classic community. It's just a community.
It's not a bunch of communities, it's a bunch of losers pledging to the same fucking game for 20 years. And it's fun. That's why it's so fucking painful for new players.
And if I recall correctly, I then went into the Stockades dungeon and wiped immediately.
Fuck
then
yeah. There we go.
involuntarily
Finally,
left the
Stonebent.
party. In a moment of despair, I actually considered buying a new WoW GF, but saner
What happened
minds
to the before?
prevailed. Then I leveled.
That's so fucked up. He got $21 ad revenue for that
Buying
video.
a new WoW GF.
Bro, that video was so good. Hopefully it's like it raised a lot
But,
from then.
Saner minds prevailed.
Yeah, that's limited. That's limited shit that YouTube does, man. That's the limited fuck that YouTube does. Like he deserves at least 30,000 on that video, but no, because it's limited. Literally no ads are going to show up on it, and it's not going to get recommended as much either. That's why
Then I leveled to
I
the
feel so
appropriate
bad for him,
level,
man.
got a bit of gear. You know, you need a little
Lots
bit
of
of gear
gear.
in World of Warcraft. And then I tried the Stockades dungeon for real this time. We make it to the final boss, where I tactically decide to fear the mobs, completely ruining the fight for everyone.
Again, why?
The feared mobs then go on to aggro every remaining...
Yeah, every room is going to come at you
enemy in
now.
the dungeon. We almost immediately wiped.
The stockade
and
is
had to
filled with
run all
rooms,
the way
man.
back.
Oh my god.
And our healer really wasn't on point for this one, I have to say. But with World of Warcraft, you never know what to expect. You never know if you're gonna fuck everything up, or if the servers are gonna disconnect, or maybe it's what's the mix-up, reversal, and the boss.
Oh my bro, he's so fucking right, yo. He's so right. Like it's literally a standing and hitting, and you move when the boss wants you to move. Jesus Christ.
Here's you into all the other mobs, aggroing them, making your party wipe, having to walk all the way back.
Oh my god.
This is my real laughter.
At this is Stoneman. Like there is no
really
hard
well
bullshit.
designed, whereas the Stockades is boring and shit.
Yep.
Which is exactly why I did it twice. I hadn't picked the quest chain that leads to the Seal of Rin, a ring I really wanted. I wish someone had told me that I didn't
Intellect.
have to do the dungeon for a second time, but I suppose it's a learning experience. Now you
get XP and look he already leveled up with just dungeoning, so that is a plus.
Who I made.
God.
He messaged me out of the blue with an item upgrade. That's actually happy vibes and good karma. He requests that we do Stockades before handing it over. After painstakingly going through Stockades for the 3rd time, he informs me that it's his weapon and he'd never give it to me. Now there are
Oh my
many
god,
things
this
I wish to
motherfucker.
call this gnome, all of which would leave me restricted by my technocratic overlords. So I'm just gonna tell you what happened next. I
Fucking
found the answer to
censor.
the question. What would happen if you fell off a boat right before the zone that
Oh,
loads
no.
into the Eastern Kingdoms?
No, don't do it!
Well,
Fatigued!
you'd have a very long time to think about the
Yeah, bro. You're lucky if you get fatigued and get the
your
fucked.
actions.
It's the worst. It's
Then I
the
killed some
fucking worst.
cows.
Why? Why? Oh my god! I've never done
And I
this.
found out the hard way, you're not supposed to walk anywhere near the Terran Mill Death Guards. Then I took my frustrations out on this poor hunter who was just looking to level in peace.
Fuck the
Grew
orcs.
tired of WoW PvP when I was quickly reminded that mages can just freeze you and blink away.
No? Yeah.
Found the Stonehenge and decided to check my mailbox. I was kinda hoping you guys had sent me a bunch of gold, so
A fucking essay on how to play. I mean, to be fair, it's worded very nice. This right here, the videos making me want to play again.
I could skank through this game like a primal fucking animal. Yet all I got was 69 copper, a glass of milk, and a note telling me to stick my hand inside.
Oh
And
my
just when
god,
you think you've seen
assholes!
it all, you realize World of Warcraft has so much more to offer. We tried to kill Balgar as the Foul.
Why is he red? Why are you morons? Oh my god.
5 times in a row. At which point I decided that all the events that had
Bye-bye
just
repair money.
transpired
God.
simply wasn't gonna cut it.
Nope.
I would have to redeem the current state of affairs by entering yet another dungeon. I returned to Ashenvale, the southeast London of Azeroth, and subjected myself to a ghastly experience. I believe that entering
That's a
Black
bit of a
Chasm
stretch.
Deeps when the hour's about to ding midnight is about as close as you can get to simulating the conditions in a black hole. You start by finding a group of moderately intelligent humans with nothing better
One
to
of
do on a
them is
Tuesday
already
night.
dead? Okay.
On your way through Ashenvale and Zaram Strand, you may encounter harsh adversity, which you must overcome.
Yeah.
Jump down this water temple and swim into these narrow underground tunnels. Now, mind you, we're still in contested territory, so you may run into a sizable group of horde players.
Who wants to do the same
Naturally, I
dungeon?
did the only responsible thing and immediately ambushed them. Naturally, I did the only responsible thing and immediately ambushed them. Naturally, I did the only
What's happening?
responsible.
What the
Naturally,
fuck is
I did
happening?
the only responsible thing and immediately
My
ambushed
CPU, okay, my CPU seems to be fine. What is going on here?
Sorry, times are tough. I had to
Oh.
outsource all my editing to a guy in Bangladesh.
Okay.
If any of it seems
Okay.
poorly cut together, if any of it's immediately ambushed in Bangladesh. Times are
That's
tough.
awesome.
It was rather
That's
unfortunate
awesome,
that
man.
they were 2 groups. They killed us.
God, that was really nice. That was an amazing way to show that the shortage of money, especially when YouTube fucking limits
Canned our
every
corpses
fucking
for 10
video.
minutes, and then eventually moved on. We got absolutely cucked, having to move a safe distance behind them at a snail's pace, missing out on all the XP and items. After going through the death tunnels, we entered Black Fathom Depths. Little did we know, we had a long night ahead of us.
Yeah.
This is how you can tell.
This
I was
is not
less of a
Stuckhead,
Super
boys.
Mario 64 person and more of a Diddy Kong racing.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh, no.
Now there's 2
Go back
quests
now.
for this dungeon that rely on RNG, and I'll have you know I completed neither. Drop rates in WoW Classic are notorious
Bullshit.
for being unreasonably
Bullshit.
low and very inconsistent, or as the community would put it, incredibly rewarding.
No. There's nothing fun about doing a quest to collect some bullshit from an elite or something that needs 10 of them and every 30 minutes you get 1 or 2. There's nothing rewarding about that. It gets boring and you alt F4. New players do that. New players have so many other games that are better constructed to them. So hardcore players will play it because we are used to suffering, but new players will fucking immediately quit. He's actually forcing himself to play some of these aspects, but again, that's for content.
DFD is definitely a much cooler dungeon than Stockades. You got a variety of different enemies, and it's set in this underwater cavern where you have to clear out sea witches before swimming through underwater tunnels.
Yeah.
You get vibrant neon-esque green and purple colors,
Beautiful.
saturated to the gills. The item drops are actually worthwhile, and I'd put this on par with Dead Mines. It's just really well made. Other than fighting a few murlocs and sea threshers in Darkshore, this is the first time I really got my feet wet with underwater combat, and we were fucking killing it. I was beginning to think that this was
Just a
gonna
bit
be a
slower.
pretty clean run without any hiccups. That is until
Don't say that.
the Temple of the Old Gods, or rather the entrance to the temple. This was the very moment where the extent of our ability to operate as a unit was revealed. We weren't very good. Zippin, bad effort, and yours truly tried fighting the mobs up on this sidewalk, until Dazar said, "Come down, quick," at which point, 1 minute later,
What
I
happened?
immediately jumped down.
One
Others
minute
stayed up
later.
top. As I tried to save Dazar, Frothgar aggroes all the mobs and take them up to where
Where
I
is your tank? Why is your tank not doing this?
jumped down from. Bad effort, our healer lives up to his name and proceeds to flee the fight with full health.
Fucking holy paladins. Holy paladins early on don't do different ranked spells. They just use their last ones. New player who want to play Holy Paladin, guys, use your lower ranked Holy Light for healing. Don't just waste your mana on the smallest amount of healing that is like basically your max. Because when you use Holy Light, it heals a ton. So don't waste it. Use lower ranked.
We then got sandwiched in the worst way possible and all died. Then it dawned on me that you have to walk all the way from the entrance to Ashenvale, through Zorem Strand, over to the temple, through the underwater caverns, to then enter BFD, and walk all the way through the dungeon every time you wipe.
Yeah.
Something I would describe as a tedious process.
Yeah, that shit needs to stop. That shit needs to stop. At least in Northern, they give you a mount and you can basically fly to the dungeon again. But this, there's like, especially when there's caverns and caves and shit, you need to be able to get to the dungeon as fast as possible. That's bullshit that you need to walk all the way. It's like 20 minutes sometimes.
So one could only hope that we weren't gonna die anymore.
Nah, you're dead already.
We made our way through the mobs that had previously brought us trouble, rolled for a chest, I didn't get it, and then jumped in the water to kill the old Saracis.
I mean, to be fair, I think chests were more important back in Classic. Chests right nowadays is just fuck it.
Jumped in the water to kill the old Saracis.
You didn't even bother.
Once we slay the beast, I need for a cape that I have no use
yeah.
for, and get promptly disconnected from the Blizzard multiplayer experience.
Fuck them, yeah, that's bullshit. When I log back in,
I can see I won the cape. It's got pretty much the same stats.
And no, that cape is better. That cape is better. It gives you armor. It gives you a strength. The strength is more useful too, and the spirit is gonna help you off battle.
It's my current one, but it's green. Now that I really get a good look at it, I think I prefer the old one. Now, Dazarn was a war-hardened WoW veteran. He knew this dungeon in and out, so the smart thing to do would be to just listen to his instructions, as he knew his shit. He informs us to just pull 1 or 2 mobs at a time and fight them outside the temple. We do it and clear out all the smaller mobs. So far, so good. Now, he'd been preparing us for the boss fight. He told us for the last hour, over and over again, that once we kill the boss, we just shouldn't click anything. Something we've all agreed to on multiple occasions.
Yeah, that's
now before killing.
That's the problem with these dungeons. That these are randoms. So
boss, he reminds us one last time.
Yeah.
Please don't touch anything. There's these 4 shrines, and it's vital that you guys don't activate any of them. Let me handle this part. I'm like, geez, does he think we're stupid or something? But as it turns out, this man just had a comprehensive understanding of the spectrum of intelligence you may encounter in this game. Allow me to walk you through our effective communications right after we kill the boss.
This poor leader.
I need 1 more pendant. Okay, so we don't touch anything. Well, still good pants for you. Menacingly walking towards the 4 shrines of silence.
Why?
For fuck's sake.
Negative 50 DKP right now.
One pendant. Don't click anything. Need 1 pendant. Already? I need 2. I need 2. Don't click anything. Starts activating all 4 altars at once. Stop! What the fuck
my
did I
god,
say?
this motherfucker.
Oh, we can't just press him? Oh, wipe. Ready?
This is just so painful because you have to go back.
Fought 1 horde of mobs at a time, but due to Hrothgar's mutiny, we were now facing 4. Needless to say, they wiped the floor with us, and we had to walk the damn pilgrimage yet again. After calling Hrothgar a donkey and a daydreamer, Bad Effort informs us that he had to go due to urgent matters in real life. At 1 a.m., we didn't really believe him.
1 a.m.? Okay, maybe he's an ER or something. I don't know.
To suck it up and smoke through it. In the words of the donkey daydreamer himself, well, I can admit when I screwed up. I'm sorry there.
See, that's what I love about Classic. It's just a community. I'm gonna post this interaction to the WoW Classic subreddit.
It's depressingly, that is accurate. That is really accurate. Instead of discussion and criticizing the game decently, people usually just stick to fan art and cosplay and bullshit. Like, I don't mind it, but when the subreddit of a game becomes that, it means the mods are a bunch of pussies and they just delete any kind of discussion.
When we then make it to the
And
temple,
Reddit mods are losers. If you're a Reddit mod, I'm sorry, but Jesus Christ, some of the egos of your gods are just insane. Like, chill out.
we face the unforeseen consequences of Hrothgar's actions. Every elite mob we summoned are clumped up in the same spot, making it impossible for us to fight them one at a time.
You can do it.
We have to kill them if we want to make it to
Okay,
the
that's
final
too
boss.
much.
One guy has
There
to
you go.
fucking go, so I make the executive decision to pull all the mobs, somehow, and I really don't know how. We perfectly
go.
executed optimal teamwork. We all focus the right mobs in the right order, keep the aggro perfectly split between the two tanks,
We got this,
and we
yes.
kill every single mob without anyone dying.
There you go.
Which opens the door to the ancient gods. As the final foe, Akamai, stands before us,
Bro.
which opens the door
Oh,
to
that is a hunter. I was like, where is the pet? Because usually you see a pet in the left corner.
ancient gods. As the final foe, Akamai, stands before us, I do what I do best. With a spring in my step, a glint in my eye, and a fire in my belly, I ruin everything because I'm not very talented. Zippin was tanking, everything was going smooth until our healer ran out of mana.
Fuck.
Zippin's health started falling dangerously low.
Oh my god, and the recharge.
Low, so he keeps attacking Zippin. I don't taunt the boss because I don't use defensive stance.
Fuck!
And I forgot that I even had challenging shout. I don't think
And why don't you guys have any buffs, man? You have a fucking paladin. Like, there is no buffs on any of them.
And I forgot that I even had challenging shout. I don't think much of it. I mean, we've pretty much killed him already.
And still, there is no right judgments here. Like, the paladin, even if you're a healer paladin, put your judgment on the fucking enemy because it heals a ton.
Then, Akamai enrages and starts quickly chunking Zippin's health. As I ponder which ability to use, I remember that I have challenging shout. Unfortunately, I opt to click on demoralizing shout, proving that I really don't know what the fuck I'm doing in this
Yeah,
game.
yeah,
Within a
you're done.
15-second time frame, Zippin dies.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, this is so fucking annoying.
Does our
Ah!
leaving everything up to Hrothgar,
Ah!
the man with a
Paladin!
lukewarm IQ.
Judgment! Judgment! Bubble! 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 Yo, he's bubble, he's bubble. Yeah, motherfucker. Paladins never die in 7 seconds. Please. Okay, okay,
On
okay,
his
okay,
last
okay.
attack,
Holy
he actually
shit.
manages to fucking
Holy
do it,
shit.
only to be taken down by one of the smaller mobs seconds later. His last words.
He was blessed, bro. He was blessed by Hrothgar. The elders blessed him, the
Akamai drops a
graybeards.
belt that none of us
Must
can really use, and we leave the party. But you won't believe it.
That's a good one for the paladin if he wants to go healing.
And we leave the party. But you won't believe what heretical thing happened next week on Swagwictus Bizarre Adventure.
Oh my god, that was it. Oh. Okay, this feels so short. They're like a TV show. They're like a really, really fun sitcom, and I love them. Oh my god. I'm gonna remember Hrothgar, the holy paladin who didn't buff us, but he killed the boss at the last stand. He sacrificed and died by a turtle. Oh my god. But yeah, that's it for now. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe and support Uberdanger. I'm going to check these out as we go. But yeah, thanks for watching and see you all later.